Welcome back everyone, and thank you so much for joining today's video. If you love coins, hidden treasures, and unbelievable stories about everyday money turning into life-changing fortunes, you are absolutely in the right place. Today we're diving into a coin that almost everyone has already held in their hands or seen in pocket change, a coin most people would never look at twice, yet one that has shocked collectors and experts alike. We're talking about the 2024 1-cent USA coin, a simple penny at face value, but one that under extremely rare circumstances has been rumored, speculated, and debated to be worth as much as $322 million due to extraordinary errors, mistakes, mint mark anomalies, and unbelievable possibilities that can happen during the minting process. This is one of those stories that reminds us that treasure can be hiding in plain sight, and that even the smallest coin can carry a massive secret. The 1-cent coin has always been the most overlooked denomination in American currency. For generations, people have tossed pennies into jars, left them on sidewalks, or even thrown them away, believing they have no real value. But history has repeatedly proven that the penny is often the coin that produces the most dramatic and valuable minting errors. From the famous 1943 copper cent to the 1955 double die, the penny has been at the center of some of the most valuable and legendary discoveries in numismatics. The 2024 1-cent continues that tradition in a modern era where advanced technology exists, yet human error, mechanical failure, and rare circumstances still manage to slip through the system. To understand how a 2024 penny could ever be connected to a figure as high as $322 million, we need to understand how coins are actually made today. Modern mints use highly automated processes, computer-guided dies, laser measurements, and strict quality control. Billions of cents are struck each year, mostly at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. With numbers that high, even a tiny fraction of errors can result in extremely rare pieces. When multiple errors occur on a single coin, or when an error escapes detection and only one or two examples exist, the value can skyrocket beyond anything most people would imagine. One of the most discussed possibilities surrounding the 2024 1-cent involves extreme die errors. A die is the metal tool that strikes the design onto a blank coin. If a die is misaligned, cracked, improperly engraved, or accidentally reused after damage, it can create dramatic visual mistakes. A 2024 penny struck from a severely damaged or misprepared die could show distorted lettering, missing elements, warped portraits, or even overlapping designs. While many minor die errors are relatively common, a one-of-a-kind catastrophic die failure could result in a coin so unique that collectors would compete fiercely to own it. Another major factor that could elevate a 2024 penny into the realm of unimaginable value is a double die error. This occurs when the die itself receives a doubled impression during its creation. When that flawed die is used to strike coins, every coin produced carries the doubling. If a double die occurred in 2024 but was caught almost immediately, resulting in only one or two coins entering circulation, those coins would instantly become legendary. If the doubling were extreme, affecting the date, the word liberty, or the motto "I in God we trust," the visual impact alone would make the coin unforgettable. Mint mark errors also play a crucial role in modern penny valuations. Since 2017, Philadelphia cents no longer carry a P mint mark, while Denver cents still use the D. Errors involving mint marks can include missing mint marks where one should exist, doubled mint marks, misplaced mint marks, or mint marks struck over remnants of older dies. A 2024 penny showing a mint mark anomaly that defies current minting standards would raise serious questions and attract immediate attention from experts. One of the most sensational theories surrounding the 2024 1-cent involves transitional metal errors. The modern penny is primarily zinc with a thin copper plating. However, history has shown that transitional errors can occur when old metal blanks accidentally get mixed with new production runs. If a 2024 penny were somehow struck on an experimental planchet, a leftover copper planchet, or an entirely unknown metal composition, the coin could become one of the rarest objects ever produced by the U.S. Mint. A penny struck on the wrong metal can weigh differently, sound different, and appear visually distinct, making it stand out even to a casual observer. Off-metal errors are particularly powerful when it comes to value. Imagine a 2024 penny struck on a silver planchet, a gold alloy planchet, or even a foreign planchet that was never intended for US coinage. Such a mistake would suggest a breakdown in mint procedures at a level that is almost unheard of today. If only a single example were confirmed, collectors and museums would view it not just as a coin, but as a historical artifact. Another possibility that fuels the $322 million discussion is a mule error. A mule occurs when two dies that were never meant to be paired together are accidentally used on the same coin. For example, if a 2024 penny obverse were struck with a reverse intended for a completely different denomination or even a different country, the resulting coin would be a numismatic miracle. Mule errors are among the rarest and most fascinating mint mistakes, and modern examples are almost non-existent. There is also the potential for extreme alignment errors. These happen when the obverse and reverse designs are not properly aligned. While minor misalignments are known, a severe misalignment that results in a partial design, overlapping impressions, or an off-center strike so dramatic that the coin looks unfinished could elevate a 2024 penny into a category of its own. If such a coin were combined with other errors, such as a double die or wrong metal, its uniqueness would be virtually unmatched. One of the most mysterious aspects of high-value error coins is the concept of unique provenance. Provenance refers to the documented history of a coin. If a 2024 penny with extraordinary errors were discovered in an unusual context, such as sealed mint bags, government archives, or a documented mint employee collection, its story alone could add massive value. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying stories, mysteries, and historical significance. Another factor that cannot be ignored is the role of speculation and legend in the coin world. Sometimes, the idea that a coin could exist becomes almost as powerful as the coin itself. Rumors of a 2024 penny with unprecedented errors can drive intense interest, causing collectors to search obsessively through rolls and bags of cents. If one such coin were authenticated by multiple grading services and confirmed to be unique, the bidding war that followed could push prices into previously unthinkable territory. Condition is also a major driver of value. A coin with dramatic errors that remains in near-perfect condition would be far more valuable than one that is heavily worn or damaged after leaving the mint. If a 2024 penny with multiple errors were preserved immediately, showing sharp details and original surfaces, it would stand at the absolute pinnacle of modern error collecting. Another angle often discussed is intentional testing or experimental strikes. Occasionally, mints test new equipment, alloys, or processes. If a test coin were accidentally released into circulation, it could represent a moment of transition or experimentation in US mint history. A 2024 penny tied to an undocumented experiment would instantly become priceless in the eyes of historians and collectors. The idea of a $322 million penny also reflects how rarity scales in the modern era. In earlier centuries, many coins were produced in small numbers. Today, rarity often comes from error survival rates rather than low mintages. When billions of coins are produced, even a single escaped error can become rarer than many ancient coins. That extreme rarity is what fuels astronomical valuations. Collectors also consider market psychology. When a coin is believed to be the only one of its kind, wealthy collectors, institutions, and even governments may compete to own it. At that level, price becomes secondary to prestige. Owning the most valuable penny ever made would be a status symbol beyond measure. Another possibility involves layered errors, where multiple mistakes occur simultaneously. For example, a 2024 penny could be off-center, struck on the wrong metal, show a double die, and feature a mint mark anomaly all at once. Each of these errors alone could be valuable, but together they would create a coin that defies probability. Such a combination would be almost impossible to replicate, making it truly one of a kind. Authentication plays a critical role in turning speculation into reality. If a 2024 penny with extraordinary features were discovered, it would need to be examined by top experts, weighed, measured, analyzed for metal composition, and compared against known mint records. Once authenticated, the coin would instantly enter numismatic history. The fascination with modern era coins also